Today, I want to show you guys some things that you probably don't get an opportunity to see when it comes down to the peekaboo style of boxing. No one has really put anything out there showing you how to use the double end bag and the double end bag. The thing that's going to be so unique about this is you're going to learn how to utilize this peekaboo slick fighter system, be even if you're tall or unathletic. So we made it clear in the description that we were going to show you how this all looked. I'm going to give you a behind the scenes in our peekaboo program, us doing this bag work. You're going to get a real in-depth demo version of how to keep your head moving. You're going to learn principles on footwork while on on the double end bag, and how to use the double end bag, high and low. So stay on board. I'm about to show you a little bit of what it takes to box at an optimal level. Make sure you let us know exactly where it is you're watching from. This is Coach Bradley, and you're about to watch Peekaboo Slick Fighter, the adapted version of Peekaboo.
So keep that head moving when you're on that peekaboo style on that double land bag. That's good. Boom, boom, ping, ping. Good. Nice. You see the head constantly moving after the shot's being thrown. Good. And pivoting around. Good. Good. Good head moving. Good. Constant foot movement. Everything is flowing nice and fluid. Good. Good. Just keep that head moving. Keep it.
See, the number one thing that you will have to pay attention to here is that the number one rule is to keep your head moving so that you won't get to a place where you're throwing straight shots and someone can counter you. That's the number one rule in using the peekaboo style, boxing in general. But building your muscle memory to keep that head movement is so important. So how to make Cobra punching bag. Oh yeah, the Cobra bag is awesome too. Let me see. Yes, it's very solid stuff. And these are the things you need to know. Special shouts out to you, champ. Claude, it's good to see you, brother. But getting that rhythm where you're learning how to keep your head going. So it's like a dance. Like you just get used to throwing. Before you throw the shot, you got to keep your head moving. After you throw the shot, you have to keep the head moving. So watch this sequence and it'll help you really understand why so many days you go in the gym inconsistent that you start to find yourself getting hit and forgetting how to do this because it's not embedded. So here's part two, same thing.
Nice and slippery. Step around. Good.
Stay slick.
See, when you master the science of the movement laterally, side to side, then you've mastered the craft of boxing. Good. There you go. Keep it simple, nice and fluid. Boom. Head that movement. Keep that head moving after you throw them jabs. That's what, every time that ball is coming back at you, it's a punch coming at you. Good. 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 Nice demo on how to throw the jab on it. Jab, push off with the back foot. Good. Keep the head moving. As soon as you jab, that head starts to slip after the jab makes contact with the target. Boom, boom. Good. Good. Just like that over and over again. Nice little hops. Keeping everything sharp. Good. 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 Then you start putting the combinations up there. Learning how to use the double end bag. Nice, constant movement. Good. This drill comes with a constant daily progression. Do one thing at a time. Jabs one day. Add the right hand with the jab the next day. The head movement's constant. Then you'll start mastering adding the hook. Good. Good. It's not meant to be struck hard. It's a pace thing. Good. Good.
All right. See, what you saw there was towards the end, you saw Preem start to do the jab step, feinting moves, and that sets the tone that you're giving them a different look. And when you're giving them a different look, they can't set the prowess on attacking because you're looking different than you did just seconds before that. So what that does is it equates your next attack. These are the things that most people don't understand when we're materializing strategy and being masterful in our craft. It's not just talk. When you're doing this and teaching these guys, you're giving them so many different layers. This by itself is just the guide for the peekaboo by itself. So every athlete who's up against you and the coach, they're up against all of those different strategies. And if you're watching really close, look at how there's never a person on the direct line, even if it looks like it. We always, because we work for nonstop 6 straight weeks just on our torso. And so that we can move in a variation of 90 different degrees, one by one, from 0 to 90. There's one day where you're working just in that 1 degree, 2 degrees, 3 degrees, 4 degrees, all the way up. So it's just not, hey, I'm doing this style. This is why we call our system Slick Fighter, with hints of the peekaboo, all of the different variations of the world's greatest fighters. This is kind of what you have to do. So I'm going to show you the next duration where you start learning how to create the angle. This is one of many. So check it out. Set 2.
Good. Nice jab. Hands high. Good. Good. Jab to the body, then jab to the head. Ooh, good combination. Nice and crispy. Good. Jab. Good. Now do a walkthrough on the basic jab. Jab high and then jab low. Do a basic walkthrough. Good. Jab to the body, then head. Jab body, then head. Good. Same thing. Good. Good head movement. Beautiful. Good. Good. Then you start mixing it up and adding combinations. Nice and quick. Boom, boom, boom. Good. See how he's fusing the uppercuts? Good. This takes a lot of practice. Good. And rhythm. Good. Beautiful. Shots should be nice, accurate, not too hard, perfect rhythm, staying in sequence with your body when you're doing the execution of the double-double impact. Beautiful. Then you'll be able to put those combinations together. Good. Good. Beautiful timing.
See, that's just not something you wake up and do. And what you don't know about what we were just doing, this is the finished product. So there's a mountain of skills, drills that you have to go through in order for you to do that on the bag. And then a different variation of drills and skills that allow you to do that when somebody's in front of you inside of the boxing ring, right? So what we want you to take away from this is you just don't get on the double end bag looking like that 100%. Even if you do, you got to have the principles intact. We don't want you to get hurt. So here's how you prevent from getting hurt is fall in love with those different algorithms. You know, there's over 36 different algorithms that you saw in just that one 40-second clip. And those different algorithms protect you from different attacks that your opposition will place upon you. This was hard. That's why I said the golden rule for a set of skills is 848 hours of committed, dedicated time. 3 months. That's what they had to do in drills to develop that skill, to be able to perform it, so that when you watch it, all you're seeing is fluid movement, fluid movement, fluid movement in motion. So, with that being said, these lessons will help you with your confidence. Look at the confidence that each athlete is displaying. That comes from having the ability to say, Coach, take me through this entire training regimen so that I'll have it down. And when we go up against these sparring partners that are from different areas, from Atlanta to Baltimore to Los Angeles to New York, Philadelphia, that I can do these things that I know will help prevent me from getting knocked out. This next circuit, you'll get to see more than just high-low. You'll get to see a flow chart of each of these techniques. Now check them out. These are demos, not tutorials. So you don't really get to see one of the things that got them to this point. So coaches, don't take shortcuts ever.
Beautiful work. Good. Good. Time. We're going to get into a method of how you start the double end bag with the jab. Start off. Good. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Good. Good. Then 1, 2, 3. Good. Then you start adding slip arounds. Stepping around. Good. Feet placed in proper position where you got good balance. Good. Always sit down in your boxing stance so you can deliver power from the ground, not arm punches. The double end bag is about mastering the science of punching and logistics and defense reaction. Beautiful. Stay concentrated. Good. Go back to the jab. Good. As you can see, you can use the lower part of the bag to execute his body shots. Good. Good. And remember, don't rush it. You start off with the basic jab. Good. Just like that. Good. Then add the 1, 2. Then back to the 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Nice. Good. Good. That's when you can start working on your side movement.
See, that gives you the comfort levels. You see how we started out? See, that was actually the beginning of the video series where you start really concentrating on throwing the jab onto the double end bag, not the double end bag. And what that does is it gives you a level of comfort so your feet start to have a hop in them. You'll start to have a little bounce in your confidence. And when you start to deliver that, it's almost like boom, 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 boom. There's a 1, 2, 3 count, even with just the jab. It's the jab and the feet say 2, 3, jab 2, 3, jab 2, 3, jab 2, 3. And once you get the jab 2, 3, then you put the 2, 3 behind it. So you jab 2, 3, 4, jab 2, 3, 4, 5, jab 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, jab 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 off to the side. And then you're creating off to the side movements. And it takes a time to develop that. If you're not athletic, it's going to be tough. If you're athletic, it's going to be a challenge. So therefore, it takes, how do you follow the simple process? Have it all down. And this is it. I thought all you coaches would appreciate. These were the footnotes to how this goes down, one series at a time, page after page. And I think there's 124 pages. So I'm going to let you see the end where you start to see the strike and boom, boom, boom. And then how about bap, bap. This is how you can look doing it on the bag. There's a different confidence. There's a different swagger. There's a a total different approach when you go into that thing and you see that bag. Instead of being intimidated, now you're ready to bring the smoke to it. You're just not saying I'm able to do it. You're saying I'm able to crush it. Tier 1 is walkthrough. Tier 2, you're on your average pace. Tier 3, you're in swag mode. Hot sauce. 4, fight mode. Algorithm of a fighter. In real professional levels, that's called cagey. And so these are the stages. So check it out. This is the last phase that I'm going to show you. And this video will be down in an hour because I have to be fair to my people.
Good. Beautiful work. Head constantly moving. Keeping your head off the line is the science in the masters. Good. Good. Back up with the jab. Don't pause when you come up. When you come up, you go right back into it. There you go. Steady. This is the science of the double end bag. Add more advanced stuff in there. Good movement. 4 corners, Preem. Good. Good. Give them those looks. Good. Beautiful. Good steadiness. Good. This is the basics. Good. And this is the advance. Counter punching, blocks. Preem's using all of the different techniques.
Now watch.
Good. Rolling, punching out of the roll.
Counters.
Invisible counter. Good. Breaking off to the side. These are key factors in using the double end bag. Thanks again for joining us over here. This is Coach Eric.
It's levels to this. You see where we're doing throwaway, catch, shoot, pop, pop, pop. And if you're new to boxing and you're just learning techniques and skill and proper methods of throwing the jab, you can't get in the ring with an advanced level guy. He'll eat you alive. He'll throw things at you that you think is something and it's something totally different. He'll throw a jab at you and want to miss so he could wipe your nose with the left hook when you try to step in and counter it. There are so many things that you learn at a more advanced level that's why we separate the world-class amateurs and regular amateurs, top level professionals from everybody, because they know so many different kinds of tricks. See, the phases of it is first you come in there, you learn your techniques, and then you learn how to do a skill and the drill for that skill. And then you start learning the sets. After you start learning skills and sets, you start learning concepts and theory. Then you start to say, I can box. You're cocky then, but you really don't know anything about boxing still, because there are guys up there who are at the level where they understand that there's more to it. They have a different craft. They've learned all of those things, and now they've made it craft. It's just like a recipe. So people who just have that first 4 stages, they come in there with that confidence, and then you see them, boom, boom. Go back to Errol Spence versus our guy, Crawford. He took a basic, straight up and down, no special effects boxer and made him look like he never boxed a day in his life. That was a level. It was cagey. It was learning a skill set and a style to take away everything that dude ever been good at doing. And then he had nowhere else to go. And so that's what I say to you. Be careful when you're trying to go up in levels too fast, because you'll get your ears pulled off. And what humbled me is I was thrown directly into the dungeon, because if I was responsible for a fighter, that fighter had to rely on me. There are guys who were gold medal Olympians, guys who were world champions and now Hall of Famers in the gym against guys that I would be in charge of, or I would be in charge of those guys because of where I was. It was proximity. And what happened is, you better study. I didn't even go to sleep a whole lot of nights because I was studying. Hence is why I ended up writing 29 books. And I had footnotes that I still got, but boxes and boxes of them, because I was like, if I got to be responsible for this guy's life, I better know what I'm doing. I better not be second guessing, because when those guys get in the ring to spar, it's life or death. So if I tell him to do something wrong and I'm not sure, that that's what I came into the sport as. No one out there came in under those circumstances. Very few people have that experience in that walk of life that I did. I got right into grease fire straight out of the gate. So it was everything that I knew, that I had to make sure I couldn't make a mistake, or it was this guy's life. Okay. So with that being said, take your responsibility to be the coach. Learn. Stop trying to learn off of YouTube. You cannot learn from YouTube. You have to make sure that you are preparing, because what we know is what you don't know. Because if you come out here with these fighters and you think you know boxing, we'll undress you. So if you have a page and you are working with fighters and you need someone to look at it, get a schedule and say, hey, I don't want to get this guy hurt. What is it that I can do? I've been in over 40 title championship camps and growing still. I'll probably be approaching 50 of those camps. But the thing about it is, it's not just the camps. It was the actual inside the gym experiences with the world-class guys. So I just wanted to show you what goes in behind it, some of the finished products. We're going to show you the next time. We're going to show you trap drilling and how we create those little 4-inch pop, pop, pop knockout punches, and knowing how to create angles off of those things with these different techniques that we use in footwork. So this video is going down in an hour. I will give you a time to kind of look and get some of these nuggets. Don't worry, coaches. You guys are in the School of Boxing group. This will live there. Don't worry. I ain't taking it out of there. You guys can watch that. But just take these insights, jot down your notes, and make sure that you understand that the highest level of boxing is learning, and don't play around with it. That's all I got. I hope this gave you some value. If you're a coach or an athlete competitively, make sure that you stick to the process and don't try to take shorts, because boxing is real and it'll be the most humbling experience if you try to do this thing your way. There's no way to reinvent this wheel. Do it the right way. That's all I got. Coach Bradley signing out. If this gave you value, continue to follow for more. To learn more about Master Boxing, visit masterboxingllc.com. And until then, I'll see you in the winner's circle. Peace out, guys.